What is up, YouTube? Today we are back with another video when we're fighting against Paladia, who's rank number 2 at the moment. So it's basically a must-win guild war. We have to full clear at all costs because we're expecting them to full clear us as well. And it's a very, very close guild war, I gotta tell you. Knockwall with free unequip, it really does not help because all the crazy cooks are coming out. But one quick shout out I do want to give is to the guild OnlyFans. I don't know if they're in the guild or if it's just in their Discord community, but I'm gonna throw up a screenshot of some of the people that I see that say what's up and they love my videos. So thank you so much, guys, and your support. And yeah, someone named themselves vikchun flex. Like, well, I gotta just quickly. Oh no, gotta get in the camera. All right. Well, anyways, without further ado, we're gonna jump straight into the video. There's a lot of spice. A lot of stuff happening, but yeah, like, comment, subscribe, thank you, and let's go. Okay, so for the first attack of today, we'll be hitting one RSL comp and one Nakwa, however you say it. We're basically going to be running Roanna first here, so it's going to be our Earth Bait, and she's going to be on Idle Cheer because we will be running Fire Charlotte. Now, Fire Charlotte's not going to be on a traditional PvP build where you're going to be running something like a lifesteal. I'm going to be going with Immunity and Full Destruction set. Only Immunity because I don't really have anything that much better. But it's not really required in this fight since Nakwa is just going to strip. Let me just make sure the name is correct. Nakwal, sorry. And then we have a Tywin on Adamant Shield. So the idea behind this comp basically is we're going to have Roanna push our Charlotte up and up. More obvious, he has S3 as AoE, Knockwall as AoE, and we're basically just going to run this team down with Fire Charlotte. And we do have Holy Sacrifice on her just in case she gets like unlucky Death Break Elbrus by Mort into like a Landy S1 into Salvo or something crazy like that. And hopefully it works. We'll find out. For the bottom team, it's Ran, Tenya, Lilius, our favorite. So I'm going to be going with Christy in the front on Aureus. So she's going to be rocking 282 ER. And obviously, if you have a better Christy, you're going to get better results, so just do that. And I will be having Justina on Bastion of Hope, because it's going to give us an extra 70 ER on the opening. And obviously, we're going to be running Push EE for her. So effectively, we're running about 376 ER on these two units, or on Justina, rather. And we definitely want to have the bulk on Justina, because we don't want her to die. If I ran her on, say, like a 350 ER build, but she's like, you know, 1600 defense, 18k HP, she's just going to get one shot. So we want to give her as much bulk as possible and have Christy supply the missing ER into her kit. Now, for Dark Corvus, we are going to be running a protection set on Proof of Valor. The reason why we're running protection set is because we're going to be giving a total of 12% extra HP to Justina and Christy. Now, we're expecting Christy to die on the opening, like that's for sure, like because she's on speed boots. It's very unlikely that she'll survive unless you're on like a triple, maybe double HP, triple resist set or something like that. But basically, the idea is we're going to let them do a whole rotation. It's going to trigger our Dark Corvus to have S3 available. We're going to have to make a mental note of all of their HP thresholds because that will determine who we're going to one-shot. If, you know, Lilius is like 12k HP, if Senya is 14k HP, and we can one-shot without Soul Burn, we're going to go for that, right? Very likely, we're probably going to try to kill either Lilius or Ran, but we'll find out. We'll have to kind of play it by eye. Sorry for the long talk, but these are some really strong teams, and we're fighting against Paladia, obviously, as you guys see in the intro. And this is a must-win guild war, so we're just going all out. So here we go. Let's go right ahead. All right, so Knockwall is on Guiding Light, 13.9k HP, and just for everyone who's been... Oh, can't show the nipple. Just for everyone who's been missing, me. So anyways, we're going to get the CR bar here since we are scouting. And Fire Shot is going to be pushed to the front, obviously. We're going to guarantee crit on the Emo Landy. We trigger a counterattack from the Mort, and we don't get Death Broken, which is lucky, I guess. And A Tywin does have Rage already, so I can stun Knockwall, and I cannot stun Mort, because he's obviously immune to sleep, and he's immune to stun, and same with Emo Landy. So we're going to be running a Death Break here, and we're just going to press S3. And A Tywin can't stun, but we can definitely get a Death Break off here. And any counters from them are going to be better than none. And yeah, we're looking pretty good so far. See, now Charlotte's already almost at the front, and I'm pretty sure she's going to move. And because we're on like distro, we're gonna be able to kill the Emelandi and the Mort. And let me just move my mic for a second because I know everyone's been asking. Oh, everyone's been asking me to get back in on this. So there you go. We are going to hold the S3 from the Rowena because we're obviously not in any danger at the current moment. And yeah, we have a little bit of injury, but it's not the end of the world. So I'm just gonna go for an S1 into the Emelandi. We do get countered. So the idol does push us up. And this is going to push our Charlotte in front of everything. Now, the Charlotte did actually heal up a little bit from Salvo, but I'm pretty sure with the attack buff S3 Destro set, she's pretty much dead. I'm pretty sure. So let's find out. Oh yeah, she's dead. She's like paper thin at that rate. Okay, so she's dead. Knockwell's also dead, so this team is pretty good. Alright, so Rand's going to be 9.1k HP here. And he didn't proc RNL. He's also not on Silver Rain. Could be on a high effectiveness build, maybe. He missed on both my units here. He did Death Break the Dark Corvus. Now, the Senya is 13.8k HP, so we are going to have to damage calculate exactly exactly how much damage we're going to be able to do. But let's just cleanse off all of the debuffs from the Dark Corvus first. And because we have so much bulk and tankiness from the protection set and we didn't get Death Broken, we can just press S2 here to get the Death Break off of the Dark Corvus. And we're going to be in a pretty good spot. We can remove the skill null off the Ran as well. And since the Ran actually didn't really do much damage to the Dark Corvus, I'm pretty sure it's just the effectiveness Ran. And that's like super high damage Lilius. Jeez. Okay, so if I S3... it's going to bring the Christie back and it's going to kill her. But if I don't S3 and he S1s into me, brings a Senya, it's going to do a lot of damage. So I think the play is probably just the S3. Do we S3 here? Another thing that we're going to have to do actually is we're going to have to quickly do a damage calculation because I don't know if this is going to do enough, but we're like 35k HP, and S3 does 20k. Okay, so we're going to be okay. So I'm going to S3. I'm going to S3, bring back the Christie. The Christie's going to die a second time. And because we saw that this is an effectiveness Ran, I'm not worried. But so that's 20k Lilius. Okay. So if it's a 20k Lilius, and I have 35k damage, and my S3 is Max Molud, this should do about 20.9, so it should kill a Lilius. If the Lilius S1's into Destina, it's not good. Ran can also Death Break me. Honestly, I think we probably I think we kill the Lilius here. I think Lilius is the main threat. I'm sorry I'm taking so long. I need to think this out. If I kill Ran, Lilius S1s with Gab, and then she's going to have S2 in a few turns, but tanking 2 S1s with a 20k HP Lilius is pretty difficult. We have already damage calculated it, so the Lilius should die from an S3. If we kill the Ran, it doesn't really change much. If we kill the Senya, it kind of neuters the damage a bit, but we also don't really know how much damage the Ran really does, since it just might have missed crit on Christie and Destina. Okay. I think the play is probably just S3 the Lilius. Because we already damage calculated the damage. And we should be doing 20.9k damage here. Yeah, okay, so Lilius is dead. And now we're in a much better spot. Now the Ran's gonna lap the Senya. Oh, never mind, maybe it won't. Okay. So the Ran's gonna S2, S3. Now I don't have the spear, the buff in the beginning from the Destina anymore, and it's on RNL. So it's also okay. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow, the double RNL proc there. Okay, so I guess we have to S1 onto the Ran and try to provoke him and hope he doesn't. Oh my god. We didn't get provoke locked. Oh my god, please don't proc RNL twice.
Are you ready?
Please don't proc RNL twice again, please. Oh my god! How many RNLs is this guy gonna get?
If you won't step back,
Bro!
slash your chest.
Alright, well I guess I'm dead. I'm literally just dead. I'm fucking dead. Like, unless I just get really good RNG and he misses here. And he does an RNL. Ha. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess just RNL diff, I guess. Alright, so for the second team, this is going to be a follow-up attack. Unfortunately, I'm pretty bummed out about the previous attack. Yeah. It always feels bad when you let the guild down, so anyone from Talentless that watches, I'm sorry. But, yeah, we already had our discussion about what I'm going to do moving forward. Anyways, this is the second attack we're going to be going with, so it's going to be follow-up, so I'm going to post the info on screen now for team number 1. So as you can see, all of their HP is quite low, so if there's a fire unit on the board, basically we're just going to be running with Sez Bomb. Now, I have damage calculated the Sez, and now the main thing here is we have Alots at 289 speed, and this is going to be holding our Tug of Hell's Ancient Book. And we're going to be having Wanderer's Silk to give us a 14 speed imprint for Alots to not get outsped, and also hold a Warhorn. She's really not going to serve any purpose other than a speed imprint plus Warhorn. And Sez is going to be basically like almost 6k attack. You only really need 85 crit because you're hitting fire, obviously. But this is just a free gear that I had left over. If you can include Penset, then you should. But I'm going to throw up the damage calculator on screen now. And you can see that when we do our S3 Soul Burn, the explosion is going to kill everything else. As you guys saw in the info, everyone's around like 12k HP and under. So yeah, this first team is just going to get one shot and it'll be very clean. Now, for the second team, it's going to be Nakwal, Shu, and Emelandi. So I'm not going to show the Ran because this is my top speed. So running Ran, it is... Anyway, yeah. We're going to be running with a 4k 276 Ida with 220 speed. Now, we ideally, for like RTA or just like in general, your Ida should be around like 250, 260. But I'm running 220 because Ran's going to give us the S2. We know Nakwal has a pretty low base speed, so we don't have to be too worried about that. And then Alien is also going to proc a non-attack skill as well, so effectively we're going to get like 40% CR on Ida. And we just ran Soulburn S2, S3, and then Ida Soulburn S2, S3, and then everything's pretty much dead. That's the good thing about Nakwal, I guess, is like on defense, if the other two people she's paired with are not very strong, you can just basically Ran Cleaver, right, for the most part. But anyway, enough talking, more cleaving, so let's go right on ahead.
I'll show you my ability.
Alright, so we're just gonna go for a little Sez Bomb. Alots gets provoked, and we're just gonna Soul Burn S2 into the Fire Lilius. And we're just gonna watch them all explode! Explode! Sorry, that was cringe. Anyway, so everything's dead. Bada bing, bada boom. For the second team, we're going to be pressing S2. And Ida's going to cut up. We get Silver Rain. We're going to S3 Soul Burn into the team. Aliena's going to proc S2, which is then going to bring the Ida up. And it looks like we did land some death breaks. Now, I do want to say that this comp is not 100% because obviously Ran S3 is not 100% death break chance. So if you are going to be planning on cleaving, just, I mean, if you're cleaving, you already know. But for those of you that will be, maybe you get Elena from the Moonlight's Blessing or whatever, just keep that in mind. But anyway, we're just going to press S3 here.
Your sins are beyond number.
And then we're going to let Ida go after and just clean up the house. And press S3. And we are pretty much good. And the Shu is dead. And yeah, very clean. Follow-up is nice and quick, nice and easy. Yeah, just make sure you damage calculate your damage. Make sure you read the speed screenshots correctly, and yeah, you're golden. So let's move on to the third attack today. Alright, so last attack of today, we are going to be going in on the Stronghold on Fribbels, and I'm quite nervous, because guess what? If I lose, I could be the reason we lose this war. We're tied. So, yeah. If I'm not in Talentless anymore, it's because I lost the war. And we're already on thin ice because we lost our first attack. Anyways, Talentless, if you guys are watching, if there's a vote to keep or kick me, just make sure you guys vote to keep me. Alright, I like being around here, guys. Just saying. Anyway, Aelots is going to be 287 speed on Toggle Hell's Ancient Book, and Blue says is going to be here to basically Soul Burn S3, and I'm going to throw the damage calculation on screen now. And as you can see in the stats on the enemy stronghold, we're basically just going to one-shot everything with the explosion. Inferno is going to be here. His stats didn't matter. We didn't change him at all whatsoever because the idea here is basically we're going to Aelots S2, Soulburn S3 into the Lilius. This is going to kill the Lilius and the Ram because it's Holy Sack. And then, yeah, Senya's going to press S3 if it doesn't just die to explosion. And then Inferno just one-shots, dead. The bottom team is kind of a little bit more interesting one. I will say this did take us a very long time to theorize, and I burned 76 runs into Wyvern 1 to try to get this beloved level 27 helmet piece. And guess what? We're not even fucking using it because I'm a fucking moron. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to be running Amit here at 299 speed on Fan of Light and Dark. We are going to be wanting to do a release imprint. And with plus 10 speed from Watcher, we will be at 309 speed. So we're going to be completely outside of speed RNG range. And yeah, Midnight Lilius is calced to one-shot. So as you can see on the stats on screen right now, this is for sure going to kill the Bellion since we have a 16k HP difference and we have enough damage. And not only that, our Watcher has also been damage calculated on screen. And we're going to get attack buff, so we're going to one-shot the MLKen for sure, since it's on Proof of Valor. And yeah, it should be a pretty clean one. Hopefully I get to stay in the guild. If not, I guess I'm just going to... Maybe I'll just make a guild called Vic and Friends. Fuck it. Yeah, let's go right ahead.
I won't lose to anyone. Now's my time
Alright.
to shine.
We're going to push.
Never lose.
And then we're going to Soulburn S3 into the Lilius. Alright. Holy Sack procs. Bada bing, bada boom. Senya's gonna live here, and we're going to run with the Inferno Kawazu, which is basically just gonna press S3 here. And all's good in the world.
How dare you try to stop me?
Everything's good. By the way, shout out to vikchun Flex. Shout out to all the guys at OnlyFlans. Appreciate the love you guys give me. It's pretty cool to see I have fans in Asia. But, yeah, I'm not really worried about that right now. I'm worried about staying in the goddamn guild. Anyways, yeah, we just push, I guess. We probably want to take the CR bar, just because there will be other people attacking. So we are 309 speed here. We're going to S2, and then we're going to push the Midnight Lilius. And now the Midnight Lilius is going to have Swift Boots. Now remember, you are going to get 35% CR push here, so with the Swift Boots, you're basically going to take another turn right after. If you actually had this molded, but I'm poor, so... Yeah. Yeah, we're going to one-shot the Bellion here.
Those who chase pipe dreams usually
think.
meet a bitter end.
There we go. She got absolutely one-shot. Watcher's going to get pushed up in front. We're going to S3 into the MLKen. MLKen is dead. We're going to S1 into the Bellion.
Amazing.
Almost dead.
This is not the
Obviously not dead yet quite, but we're basically just like one tap off. And yeah, we'll be fine afterwards.
This is the manifestation of your karma.
Or so I would like to think.
Pay attention.
Bellion's gonna move here. I mean, I guess Bellion's just gonna die. We're gonna S1, and then Midnight Liz is gonna S1 as well. We missed. But it's all good in the world.
Try not to feel
She's gonna move.
Take my
Alright, listen, for all the people
a future
in the guild chat right now that you guys can see.
shall flourish.
Giga chat Eggle!
Amy.
Anyways, I just want to shout out to everybody that does the comp checks. Closer gang, you know, I'm going to be here a lot more often because I am no longer a good scout. So, yeah, anyway. We got to stay in Talentless. Yay, wow. Alright, so that's gonna do it for today's Guild War video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I guess maybe... I don't really know if you were able to learn a thing or two. I think the one takeaway is the knock wall defense that we had in round 1 was pretty good. But yeah, you guys are going to be seeing a lot more follow-up attacks now because I just don't have great solutions against some really strong defenses in the higher ends of Guild Wars. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. I apologize if not. But as always, thank you for watching the video, and hopefully you guys can incorporate the A Taiwan Roanna Charlotte comp into any other Nakwa defense that you guys see. And yeah, so without further ado, I will be signing off. So I need to get some food. My hair is all fucking messed up because I've been so stressed out. So yeah. See you guys on the next video. Bye.